Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Happy New Year to all of you, and today we're going to talk about our 5 best videos of 2022. So stay tuned for the show. Number 5. In this video, we show you how to replace your cap and rotor on a Mercruiser 5.7 mag MPI. Let's watch. All right, now here, this is what happens. This one has been on here, I could tell you, around a year and a half, maybe close to 2 years since we changed it last time. And if you notice right there, all the corrosion around it, you can see a little dust coming off of it. And all the contacts here, all these little contacts, they're all corroded as well. So what that does is it prevents the spark to go through, and your engine doesn't work evenly like it's supposed to. You'll get a lot of sputtering and so on and so forth. So this part here we have to change. And then, even though this one doesn't look too bad, the rotor, we're going to change that as well, because it makes no sense changing this and not changing the rotor. Number 4. In this video, we show you how we set up our portable generator to run all our appliances in the cabin, including air conditioning, while we're on the water. Over here, what we do, we're gonna run the strap under the cleat and just let it sit there, and then we'll be ready to put the generator right above it and then strap it down. All right, so here we have the generator that I'm using. It's a Westinghouse iGen 2500, and it has 2200 running watts and 2500 peak watts, and it's been working pretty nice for me. With a gas full in the tank, we could get probably about 8 hours, maybe a little bit more sometimes. So once you put the generator in place on the base, strapped, it's nice and firm there, it won't fall off. Now we're ready to connect the wire to the outlet here, which is going to be, all right, we have 120 volts right here. That gives us power for our air conditioning, microwave, TV, and our ice maker and espresso machine. So now we have power for everything. Plus, we can still charge the batteries from the charger as we have the generator running, but we have solar power, so that shouldn't be a problem. Number 3. In this video, we show you how we removed and replaced our fuel pump on our Mercruiser 5.7 mag MPI engine. All right, here we are. We finally received the fuel pump, so hopefully that will be the fix of our problem here. And that's the fuel pump right there. So here we go. Before we begin, make sure you turn off all battery switches and unplug the existing fuel pump. We're going to start by loosening the nut for the metal fuel line first. Next, we're going to loosen the clamp and remove the fuel line. Make sure you keep your fuel line upright so gas won't spill in the bilge. Once you remove both fuel lines, the only thing holding the fuel pump is the rubber grommet shown here. Now all you have to do is just grab the pump and pull the pump towards you and off the bracket. All right, here's the culprit right here. So we're going to go ahead and take off these fittings and put them on the new pump. So hopefully we're almost there. we have a side-by-side comparison from the new pump to the old pump. Everything's exactly the same size, same nut on this side, and same cables. Everything's exactly the same. So what we're gonna do is this one here we don't have to reuse because the pump already comes with one and a little seal that goes with it onto the new one. So this side we don't have to touch anything. And these rubber Number two. In this video, we have a special important message. This is something you need to know and avoid to save your engine, especially if you own an inboard-outboard. You're out at the sandbar, having a great time with family and friends. And it's almost time to head back home. And you start your engine and you start heading back. And within a few minutes, the alarm sounds off and your engine quits. I'm going to tell you what you need to know before something like that happens to you, like it happened to me. All right, many years ago when I started boating, I didn't know a lot of things about the engine and other things and the boating field. But after so many years, you gain a lot of experience and knowledge that you don't know at the beginning. One of the things is the stern drive engine. It's an inboard, to say it that way. Has a manifold, and some of them have an extension, and they should all have a riser. And those items need to be serviced every 3.5, maybe 4 years. But you have to be on top of it 100%. And I'll tell you my story way back in the days when I didn't know. Alright, this is the riser. This piece here is the extension. This one has a 6-inch extension, and this is the manifold. And this here has to be changed every 3.5 years, and if you take it too long, 4 years at tops. And that's giving it very good maintenance. Rinse and flushing of the engine with the salt away. It may last a little longer, but don't take chances with it, because that is going to definitely break the pocket if that breaks, because then water will go into your engine and then you're going to have to rebuild the engine again. Okay, changing the manifold system here is something you could probably do yourself. It's a heavy job, but not impossible. Number one. This is our #1 video for 2022. The Islamorada Memorial Day Sandbar Crazy Party.
It was a crazy party.
We are now heading to the Islamorada Sandbar, and the distance from my marina to the sandbar is roughly 9 miles. The weather is perfect, so the ride is going to be nice and smooth, but notice all the traffic as we get closer to the sandbar. The Islamorada Sandbar is located on mile marker 84 on the ocean side, and the sandbar is on the north side of Whale Harbor Channel. We've just arrived to the famous Islamorada Sandbar, so stay tuned for the party. To get a great spot, In this sandbar, you have to come early. We arrived roughly around 11:30, and this is what you get right here. It's just everybody going crazy looking for space to back in. The other problem we encountered is that the depth there is really low and shallow. So if you come in with a boat like mine that has a draft of over 3 feet, you are going to have a problem unless you anchor outside of the row of boats or at the end on the ocean side of the channel. Time flies when you're having a great time, and on Sunday afternoon, a weather system was heading right at the sandbar with high winds and rain. And you can notice here, everyone was running for cover from that storm. As the storm grew closer, more people started to head out. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed our 2022 Top 5 video lineup. Remember to go by our website and order your KBC official t-shirt today and be part of the Keys Boating Channel family. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for being part of our channel. Peace.
Now is a great time to like and subscribe. All you have to do is click on the subscribe button below. It's free, and you'll be part of the Keys Boating Channel family. Thanks so much for your support.